Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. Do you got a buck? Well, you're in luck. Nope, that's actually not the story anymore. I just picked up my most expensive coffee ever from McDonald's, and I love McDonald's coffee. Why? Because it's the cheapest. Now I came here to a McDonald's to cover the new $5 value menu, the whole we're gonna fight inflation. I've got a story out of CNN, and it's probably gonna blow your mind because, well, we're gonna fill in the gaps that CNN left. But this is absolutely crazy. We are in a world right now where we are seeing out of control inflation, the likes that we haven't seen since the 1970s. And the fact of the matter is, companies like McDonald's are hurting so badly, they are having to lay off people, get robots to build hamburgers for them, and do everything they can to keep their margins stable so that they can continue as a company. But the fact of the matter is, companies like this are hurting. I just met a gentleman inside, and it's completely dead in there, but I did talk to one of the employees, and they said it's honestly a very slow store. But the gentleman said, he goes, I'm being robbed. All of my life savings that I saved up, and I set myself up for a good retirement. This is just a gentleman in here that bought an Egg McMuffin and a coffee. He said, I had to take all of my savings out of my savings accounts and put them into 6-month T-bills just to try and keep up with inflation. And that's just boots on the ground, what's really, really happening. Now today, I brought in $2.50 with me to buy a McDonald's coffee. And honestly, as I got out of my vehicle, I grabbed $2. I'm like, I better grab something for tax. It's probably gonna be $2. So I grabbed a quarter. I'm like, just in case, I'll grab another quarter, right? $2.59. I had to put the darn thing on my credit card. I couldn't believe it. I only had $2.50 on me. And so that is the true story about what's going on right now in our nation. So let's check this out. There's nobody here. Everything's too expensive. I asked one of the employees, I said, hey, did your $5 value menu start? And they're like, no. I'm like, all right, well, I got a story about it. Check this out. And again, we're gonna plug these holes in CNN's story because it's very important, because a lot of this ends up being rhetoric because the reporters, they don't know anything about economics. It says here, check it out. It's a real story. McDonald's releases a new $5 value meal to combat inflation. Do you really think it's combating inflation? Do you think that when you get your $5 value meal from McDonald's or wherever you eat, the biggest discount they give, is it the same amount of food for the same amount of money? Do you think it's combating inflation? I'm here to tell you it's not. It says here, McDonald's has revealed the details of its highly anticipated $5 value meal, which the fast food chain's hopes will rev up sluggish sales and lure back customers who have cut back. And that is very true. The CEO himself of McDonald's said, we have lost our standard customer. We have gone from low middle class to middle class to even upper middle class that are eating at McDonald's. This is a real thing. Holy cow, beginning June 25th, McDonald's US locations, well, that's obviously why they didn't start. I just got super excited because the ninja never reads a story before he goes live. For a limited time, of course it's a limited time, the $5 value menu, because they don't want to lose money on this deal. It includes a McDouble cheeseburger or a McChicken sandwich, small fries, 4-piece nuggets, and a small soft drink. All right, that there is what we call in the industry a loss leader. They ain't gonna make crap on this. And I hope you understand that they said for a limited time. That's because they don't wanna go broke. Whew. Now, here's a great quote. We heard our fans loud and clear. They're looking for even more great value from us. And this summer, that's exactly what they'll get, said Joe Engler, president of McDonald's USA, in a press release. Well, let me just tell you exactly what their fans said. It's people that actually, they're not fans. They're like, I need to eat and I don't got a lot of money, so lower your prices, it's getting too expensive or I'm not coming back. That's actually what they said, but Joe's got a way of making it a little sweeter. Word of McDonald's newest value meal was released last month in the Wall Street Journal, prompting fast food rivals to get a jump start on offering similar deals and attract cost-conscious eaters like Burger King, Wendy's, and even Starbucks have rolled out meal deals in recent weeks. The arrival of the McDonald's meal deal comes at a time when the company is battling the perception that it has become too expensive. Look, this is the truth. Thank you, Joe Biden. Thank you, Jerome Powell, and thank you, Gavin Newsom. And the reason why I say that, better get out because it looks like they're first customers here today. We've got to think of how the government is printing money and causing these prices to rise exponentially. Most people don't understand how this works, but the fact of the matter is, let me grab my overpriced coffee, and it's still not overpriced compared to most outlets, okay? That's why I come here, because I gotta save money too. I wanna take my savings and invest it and grow it. Just like the gentleman, elderly gentleman in here said, I built a good retirement. I worked my butt off for most of my life. I saved. And now he goes, I'm going into a McDonald's. It's costing more and more. I'm on a fixed income. I had to pull all of my savings out and put it into T-bills. That's not a life. Now, it's really nice that he saved up, but my heart absolutely goes out to him because the truth of the matter is, this is going to get worse. You know, it's funny, I made the comment to him, I said, well, you know, pretty much all we can do at this point, because it's gonna get worse. And he didn't ask me any questions, right? When somebody comes out and said, hey, this is gonna get worse in 6 months, you'd think there'd be a follow-up question. But the fact of the matter is, I said, you should just buy gold and pray. And the truth is, gold's gone up more in the last 6 months exponentially compared to his T-bills. But the thing is, most people don't know that. They don't even know what real gold or silver is. They don't know what Bitcoin is. They don't know any type of ulterior investment other than their greatest investment is their back, the sweat of their brow. Their investment is how much they work. If I only work harder, I'm gonna make it. Well, the fact of the matter is, we need to be working smarter. We need to be working smarter and not harder and start breaking through what the government has built in our minds up as what reality is. And the reality is, the government doesn't care about your inflation woes. So you need to care more. My heart goes out to people on fixed incomes, and I think it's absolutely a tragedy, but travesty. But the thing is, this is also the greatest opportunity of our lives. You're gonna start to see McDonald's branches go out of business because things are gonna get too expensive. In this next cycle of inflation, you're gonna see a small bout of hyperinflation because of dollars rushing back. Once again, because of our government's malfeasance, for lack of better terms. And the reason why is because they don't care. They only care about their pocketbook and not yours. Get you guys out of the sun. Hey everybody, I'm the Economic Ninja. I hope you have a great day. See you guys.